Welcome, Taurus, to your mid-month reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, let's see what's going on. The mid-month, getting ready. Almost time for Halloween. Finally got the Halloween table up, so let's go. For the Bull Gang, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description area under the video. If you guys are interested in guided meditation or just relaxing meditative music or manifesting music or guided hypnosis or anything of that nature, you can check out my second channel. There's a lot going on over there. It's pretty much has all your meditation needs. So let's get in here and see what's going on. Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. I'll push that kind of to the side over there for you. Yeah, opening up those gates. Traveling lightly, simplify your life at this time. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. It is time to believe in magic. We just had that big full moon in Aries, which, is talking about, quantum leaping into your new destiny, rewriting your destiny, having it pushed, towards what it is you truly want, and also believing in that magic. Keep going forward as you're ascending that mountain. And joy and delight, open your heart to joy. There's something joyous that's coming around towards you, Taurus, that they want you to continue to keep believing in magic. Go ahead and simplify your life. Get rid of what no longer serves you as you are entering this gate. This beautiful gate is opening up for you. You see the sun over there, so it's the dawning of a new day of success. All you have to do is just keep ascending this mountain, keep going forward. You are coming out of the drought into this place of, it's kind of like the place of milk and honey, right? That's really what it is. Coming out of this drought, coming out of this desert, straight to this place where everything is just, flourishing for you with abundance. It's a place that's going to make you feel very happy. It could be this new job, this new love, something that you've really wanted, that you've desired. Maybe you finally have enough money, you've saved enough money for this, for this instance. Maybe you had to throw away things that no longer serve you. And sometimes that's like, if I want to save money, maybe I have to, cut down on the sweets, on the sugar, on the soda, so I can have extra money, to start saving. Sometimes we have to do things like this, right? That's that hangman effect, where you're sacrificing for other things. Getting rid of bad habits. Or just finding that those things just don't make me happy anymore, right? Maybe I'll just throw this away. It doesn't really make me happy that much anyways. It's kind of what I did with soda. It's been quite a while now, but I don't drink soda much. I just don't have the taste for it. Breadcrumbing, giving minimal attention, keeping options open. Dealing with people who have vague promises. It says, simplify your life. Anybody who's breadcrumbing, you know what? I am not going to commit fully to people who are breadcrumbing. Situations that are not keeping me going. If they're only giving me vague happiness, then why do I want it? Why do I want that? Right? Believe in magic because you do have the payback. It says you have karma's cycle is coming around. You have, new things coming in. Keep believing in that magic. The more that you believe that you already have it, the more it's coming towards you. Karma is on its way, right back towards you with these beautiful things that are coming. So keep going forward. You're having a status upgrade. New achievements and improved social standings. You're going up the next level. Well, that's crazy because it says you're ascending the mountain. So if you're ascending the mountain, you're going up the next level. Up, up, up. Yeah, you're taking an elevator ride. Open your heart to the joy for the divine timing. Patience will be required during this time. Trust within the process. But when the time is meant to be, you're going to see this overall joy. What's really going on right now is it's saying be open to understanding that where you're going is where the universe is trying to push you. It's pushing you towards what it is you truly want. You're making a lot of leadway right now. You're making a lot of headway towards this gate. It's like you're standing at this portal and you're waiting for this portal to open so that you can jump through this portal. That's, and make this complete dawning of a new day. Why? Because you're already at this dawning of a new day. It's like a process that you're going through, Taurus. It's saying you want this. Okay, as you're going up the mountain, right, there's steps. So you can kind of see yourself going up a ladder. It says, okay, here you are. Be careful of people who want to cause drama at this time. Right now is not a time about listening to where everybody else has their drama. We do not need people bringing us down. We do not need people's drama. Okay, we don't need overreactions to anything crazy. If something does happen, it says watch your overreaction, Taurus, okay? Because sometimes things need to go away. Maybe Spirit's going to take some of these things away from you so that you can have something to fill the space that's better, okay? Because it says you're booked and busy. You're booked and busy. You know what? I don't have time for all of this. I have to make these boundaries. So, protect your energy, protect yourself. Status upgrade. You have a glow up. Wow. Self-improvement, finding your confidence. You're better than ever. Find yourself feeling better than ever as you can keep going up this mountain. Yeah, it's going to feel like in the mid-month, though, that there could be something that kind of pushes a button, right? But it's saying don't stay there. It's not that big of a deal. Okay? It's not that big of a deal. You can get by this. Don't let that just bring you all the way back down the mountain, right? And the ways you're thinking and the things that you're doing, it's not worth it. Just keep going. Yeah, because that's just misleading. A lot of this stuff is just exaggerated. Some of these people could be just exaggerating things, okay, or making you exaggerate on how bad it is. And it's like, no, look in the mirror. It's not that bad. It's not that big of a deal, okay? You just need to keep going. Okay, you have important choices, life-changing decisions. Choose wisely because every step that you make is mattering right now to get to where it is you need to be. Okay. I love that. Doing a great job. Let's get some tarot cards over here real quick. Facing yourself where others are trying to challenge you. Mirror, mirror, it says. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. Well, that would show why you have the ups and downs, why you have this roller coaster in some ways, like I said, where some people want to kind of upset you for no reason whatsoever. It's that up and down before you get to where it is you truly need to be. Okay? You might feel like there's some heartache and some suffering over here. That could be what you're getting rid of or what you know you need to get rid of. Having some kind of loss or depression coming up, something that makes you feel like you're in grief. Something you didn't really see, the loss again, okay? So there's definitely some kind of transformation and some loss, something that you're not seeing, but they're saying it's going to be bad, but don't let it be your end. Let it, be your beginning, okay? Because this is going to open up a lot of new doors for you. Slowly but surely as you're going up this mountain, opportunities and wishful thinking. That wishful thinking is talking about believing in that magic, knowing that my daydreams become my reality, and planting those seeds for what it is I truly want, putting boundaries on things I don't want, but allowing the good to come through. There's definitely some karmic rewards coming into this situation, places where you're going to have to invest in certain situations as you are getting a judgment call. Look at that. That's faded. So something faded on top of the Wheel of Fortune to the Judgment. That's literally 100% faded. Now, we know that, though, because we had the payback over here, which is a karmic card of fate. What comes around goes around type of scenario. Things that needed to be done. Time to settle accounts, settle things, have the absolution. New awakenings, going through things, learning things, bring in new cycles, new changes, new fated events, new destinies. Okay, you might have some high expectations with the Queen, or excuse me, with the King of Wands, but you're definitely going to be able to see the bigger picture within this situation. Okay, but it can't get any worse than here. This is the ending of that as you are coming into the recovery, having your rejuvenation, and seeing and resisting the inevitable. It's inevitable because it's fated. Right here, inevitable end, Wheel of Fortune, inevitable end, Ten of Swords in reverse. It has to happen this way. This is how you get the things that you need. They have to go this way. It's the only way to push these things together. Self-respect and self-confidence is going to be needed. Watch for jealous people, insecure people, and people who are selfish. People who are, I see a lot of jealousy though. But you know, Taurus, there is a lot of people that are jealous of Taurus. Mystery, dreams, intuition. Watch your intuition in your dreams. You're going to see a lot of things that are coming towards you through your dreams. So make sure you're using dream journals, things of this nature. Watch your premonitions and watch your daydreams. What are you thinking about when you're in a daydream? Because most of the things that are coming towards you during a daydream, either you're daydreaming your future or things are coming in and popping in and you're like, where the hell did that come from? What is that, right? Watch conflicts and competition at this time. There's going to be some tension, okay, when it comes to other people because you are having some great new creative ideas. New things are coming in. You're having new power. People are not going to like your power. They're not going to, they're not going to like what they see when they come to Taurus. They're going to say, you're in a glow up. Why are you on your way to so many beautiful things, Taurus? How did you get that? How did you get this, that, the other? Okay, which just pushes you. And I love that you, the Hierophant at the bottom, your own card. Conforming to what it is you want because you have the wisdom and the trust and at the mercy of the universe. You already know. And it's kind of like you already know. And people don't like that. They don't like it, Taurus. They don't like that you already know. How do you know? Well, I have this gut feeling. But you put in a lot of hard work and a lot in the past. In the past, there was so much hard work that you are definitely moving up this ladder. Hard work in the past, moving up the ladder to the victory. But everybody can see it. Everybody can, they know it. It was like they know, and that's why they're jealous. They're like, yeah, but you don't understand. For some of you, it took a very long time to get here. But the mid-month is really going to push you. It's going to push you to a limit to say, how much do you want this, Taurus? How much are you going to invest in this? But you know what you want, because if you didn't know, then you wouldn't be setting boundaries. You're so booked, you're so busy, but you don't have time for everybody else's nonsense. People are not going to like that you're putting them off. They're not going to like that you're putting them on the back burner or throwing them directly into the back seat, telling them you're not getting the wheel at all. I'm at the wheel. And then shit, for some of you are like, I'm not even at the wheel. It's like, Jesus, take the wheel. Because my trust, my faith is like, I can only do so much, but I'm going to let the divine do the rest. And they don't like that. Somebody around you does not like that because they see you winning your 9 of Cups. Now, whether that's going to be 100% now or it's a buildup of them actually saying something, right? Because you could say, I didn't see anyone do it. You don't know. Because they could actually be just in a buildup now, getting ready to have some kind of counterattack with you. The counterattack is that acting, jealous, envious behavior. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know why you think you're all that. And it's like, never thought I was all that. It was just because I know who I am, and so I'm standing a little taller. I'm not slouching in my chair anymore at work. I'm now sitting back straight because I'm ready to rock and roll because I see what's exactly coming, so my posture has changed. Anytime you're winning, your posture changes. You know what's coming. We only slump and dump and do all those things when we know that we're overworked, underpaid, and it feels like the world is against us. When people start winning, their posture starts changing. You start becoming who you truly are and knowing who you are. It's not an ego thing. It's not a prideful thing. It's saying, I know I'm good enough. And that's what they're seeing. They're seeing you as you know you're good enough. And maybe for a lot of you, it was even hard to even get to that place. But other people don't like that. because then they see strength within you. Because having a posture and having this kind of behavior here of being, I know who I am, has a lot of power. That's why that's why I call it the CEO power, right, guys? Because we know what a CEO looks like when they walk into the room. Right? You're coming out. They're, dressed to the tilt. But it's not even about how you're dressed. It's about how your posture is, how you walk into a room, how you present yourself. And they're going to see you as different because of this. Because you're sure of yourself. And that's very good. It's very, very good. That's what we're supposed to do. Because that doesn't show lack of self-esteem. It's showing great self-esteem. I got this. Yes, I got this. But they're not going to see it that way. Because when people get jealous, they lack. They lack. So don't see it as whatever. It's like, what's your problem? You lack. If you have lack, you don't win. Plain and simple. Let's look at your love, honey. For some of you could be getting big business deals because you have a lot of money, and you might also be getting a lot of dates because of that glow up. Because once you start winning, and you start winning on one area, it starts changing your self-esteem in another area. Then it starts opening up the doors to all your pillars. Mind, body, soul. Love, money, material. Now you're the Empress. Now you're Venus. I mean, if you met Venus, you think she's going to be like slacking down, looking at her feet when she walks. No. Show horse mode is what I call it for Taurus, because it definitely is. Through prancity, dancing, unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. Don't let people use you. Soul, I'm just going to call it soulmate. I don't know why it's always got to be twin flame, but that's fine. Twin flame, soulmate. I'm just going to say soulmate. Connection. Trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. Soulmate, it will guide you towards them. Deep soulmate connection. Dressing up and opportunities to dress up and party, fun times ahead. Yeah, I do see that though, because I feel like that's a part of the glow up. Like I said, I feel like that's going to be there. Oh, he even said that, huh? It says feeling better than ever. Mm-hmm. Finding your confidence, personal transformation. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek inner fulfillment first. I don't like this card, though, in some ways, because here's like that jealous person back there. I hope you guys can see this. Because in seriousness, I wish this person was happy for this person. Instead, it looks like they see that this person is, has a glow up, self-confidence, doing their thing. Standing in the spotlight, being the star of the show, but this person over here looks sad and worried, like, misery loves company, so like, who am I going to hang out with if you're all self-confidence? Yeah. And it's like, in some ways, I just wish, but I mean, that's reality though. But in a lot of ways, you just wish that like this person could have a smile on their face and be like, go girl, go. You know what I mean? Like cheerleading, but unfortunately, reality doesn't always work like that. You know that as well as I. There's only going to be so many that are going to cheerlead for you. Because if they're not feeling the same way that you're feeling, there's no good, Which is crazy, because if this person here had a glow up, you would turn, because you're already having the spotlight, you would turn and smile at them and say, yeah. See, because now you're going to be their cheerleader. But because they're down and out, more than likely, they're not going to cheerlead for you. In fact, it's going to hurt. For whatever reason, enviness, jealousy, wishing they could be there, low self-esteem, so many different reasons. Ugh. But it's like, oh gosh. Can't undo reality, though. Destiny, the reunion with your twin flame is a destined event. A lot of you are running into this deep soulmate connection. And it could actually be fated to do so, because as you go through one door to the next door, like I was saying before, you start running into your destined path. So then everything becomes divine timing for everything to fall into place. And that's exactly how it feels. Keep the sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love. Yeah. And it does feel like it's a new person. It doesn't feel like it's anybody that you, I mean, it could be somebody you know, but you have not sparked the sparks yet. Does that make sense? Like maybe you're looking at each other from the side eye. You know what I mean? Like secret lover. That's what it is. Abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. I'm going to just leave it there because I just think that's beautiful. We got the love, we got the money, but we're also seeing how you're using your stepping stones, how you're moving up the ladder, and different doors are opening from this gate as you are sitting over here, and it expands. Remember, success expands. You're going from one door out the other door to another gate. Boom, boom, boom. Everything's just coming together. The victory. Okay? And just everything is expanding. And that was it for you, my friends. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.